To understand how hair turns grey as we get older, you first need to understand what gives hair its colour in the first place. Every hair follicle contains specialised cells called melanocytes, which produce a pigment called melanin and inject it into the hair as it grows. The amount and type of melanin determines hair colour. High concentrations of eumelanin produce dark brown or black hair. Lower concentrations produce lighter brown or blonde. A different type called pheomelanin produces red and auburn tones. The mix of these two types and how much of each the melanocytes produce is determined entirely by genetics, which is why hair colour runs in families. As the body ages, the melanocytes in each follicle gradually stop working. Each hair grows for 2 to 7 years before it falls out, and the follicle starts fresh with a new one, and with every one of those cycles, they deplete a little further. After enough cycles, they stop producing melanin altogether. Think of it like a printer running out of ink. The printer still works, the paper still comes out, but it comes out blank. The new hair that grows from that follicle has no pigment, which appears white. What we perceive as grey is usually a mix of pigmented and unpigmented hairs sitting alongside each other. The timing is almost entirely genetic. Most people begin greying in their mid-30s to 40s, but the age at which it starts and how quickly it spreads is inherited just like the original colour was. Most other supposed causes of grey hair don't hold up. Specific foods, vitamin deficiencies, cold weather, frequent washing and particular shampoos have no demonstrated effect on melanocyte function. Pulling out grey hairs does not cause more to grow back in their place. The idea that a single traumatic shock can turn hair white overnight, sometimes called Marie Antoinette syndrome, is almost certainly a myth. And as for stress more broadly, the evidence is weaker than it's often presented. The studies suggesting a link are small, inconsistent and far from conclusive. No high-quality research has firmly established that stress accelerates greying in humans. And even if future research does confirm a connection, genetics would still account for the vast majority of why and when hair turns grey. A stressful period in your life is unlikely to be the reason your hair is changing. Your parents' hairlines are a far more reliable predictor than anything that happened to you last year. And if you wonder, grey hair is not currently reversible in any meaningful clinical sense. Dye covers are just treating the symptoms and not the cause. No supplement, oil or treatment available today has been shown to restore melanocyte function in humans. For now, the only reliable intervention is cosmetic. Click the video on your screen right now and I'll explain another everyday mystery you've wondered about your whole life but never thought to look up.